For those of you who don't know, we have the new Italian memes, like this one. And today, I want to make with you the avatars of all the Italian memes in Brookhaven, and I'm going to do it here just to see how my avatar will look. But my friend suddenly turned into a crocodile, and he said, "I'm a crocodile." And I noticed, but his avatar looks really weird, because he actually managed to become that crocodile. But I want to see what happens if he carries me. I said, "Carry me." And now he has to click on my avatar, and now he's carrying me, and it looks like I'm really being carried by a flying crocodile. And that's really weird. But now we're coming here to the front, and he said, "Wait, I'm going to change my animation." And apparently he's going to change his animation to make this look better. Now he changed his animation, and he doesn't move properly, and walks as if he's flying, and he's carrying me, and it looks like I'm driving this. But today I'm going to teach you how to make all the avatars. But my friend teleported, and he came exactly to this house. But guys, right in this house, there's a player sleeping here, and my friend is coming to this part just to see his reaction when he sees a flying crocodile. And that player just got up and simply banned me. Actually, he banned my friend, because I can still come back to this house. But my friend who just came back here unfortunately can't enter this house, because he was banned just for having a funny avatar. But the player just showed up here, and he said, actually he was banned because he invaded my house. And that makes sense. But I also want to make this avatar. So here on the right, I'm going to have to remove all my items, and now I'm going to use two specific IDs. This is the first ID, which gave me this invisible head, which is now possible to have in Brookhaven. He said, "Why did you use an invisible head?" Look, it's so my head doesn't show on the character. And now I'm going to use exactly this ID, and now I got the flying crocodile, and it's really interesting. But when I walk here in the game, it has an animation, and to remove this animation, it's really simple. I'm going to use this animation on all these Brookhaven animations. Perfect, I finished this, and you can see that the crocodile is walking like this, and it really looks real. But apparently that player left his house, and I'm sure he's really scared, and he actually is. And he said, "2 is too much, I'm leaving the game." But now he disappeared, and actually he teleported. But I don't know what's going on here. And it looks like there's a player back here who has an avatar even worse than ours. And this player teleported again, and now he arrived at this lot, and he's getting a house. And he got the underground house, which is really weird. But he's hiding in here, and he wants to hide from us, and I'm seeing all of this. But he went into this secret room to try to hide from us, and what he doesn't know is that I'm teleporting here, and I'm going to enter his house. So my friend came here too, and he said, "How do you know this is his house?" Look, I just know. Now I'm going to have to go in here to scare this player. So I'm going down to this part, and now I'm going to enter the place where he is, which is in this secret wall. Perfect, I got in here, and he's really scared. And this time he got really scared. So much that he left the game, literally. He said, "I'm going to carry you." And now he's carrying me, and there are simply 2 crocodiles flying here. And that's really weird. So I got this motorcycle, and now the crocodile is driving a motorcycle. He said, "Make an avatar from another Italian meme." And I want to do that. But first, I'm going to get a different car on the right, just to scare the players. And I'm going to get a classic car, this one right here, because it's going to be funny to have 2 crocodiles here. Now I'm coming up here to the front, and apparently there's a player joining the game, and I'm coming here to talk to him, because as soon as he gets in, he's going to notice there are 2 crocodiles in front of him. Now he entered the game, and he got really scared, especially because this is unexpected. And now he ran away, because he's really scared. So I'm going to let him get his house, and then I'm going to go there to scare him, because our mission is to scare the players. But now, I want to make another avatar. So here on the right, I'm going to remove this item, and now I'm back to normal. And finally I'm normal again, and my friend also removed it, and looks just like me. But my friend suddenly got skinny, and that's a miracle. He said, "But I can go back to normal too." And now he went back to normal, and I don't know why he did that. But now I'm going to use another item to make the Italian meme avatar. So I'm going to use exactly this ID here on the right, and I end up looking like this. But there's also this other ID on the right that makes your character look like this. And this is much better. He said, "Wow, it's better than the last one." And I want to see what avatar he's going to use. But guys, for those of you who don't know, I have this item, and maybe if I grab a sword on the right, exactly this one, I can use this item as if it were real, and it actually looks real. But my friend is doing something really important, because he's standing still here, and suddenly he used this item and turned into this weird character, because he's gigantic. And this is the weirdest avatar of all. But I know another person who has an even weirder avatar. So I'm coming back here just to see this person. But apparently my friend came here too, and it looks like our car is carrying a bunch of crazy people. Now I'm arriving at this house, because there's a strange player here. So I'm pressing this button so he comes talk to us. And he just got here, but he's the weirdest player of all. He said, "What do you want, you clown?" And he's really weird. But my friend just got here too, and he said, "You copied me." And suddenly he's arguing with my friend, and they're both really mad. But my friend went back to normal, and that player did too. And actually it was that player the whole time. He said, "You're the Italian meme, how do you do it?" Look, it's really simple to do this. I'm going to send the code in the chat that he needs to use so he can use this avatar. And guys, now he looks like this, and it's really weird, and his face is even distorted. But now all of us look the same, and my friend also made this avatar. So now I'm coming to this house, and the players are going to have to come here too just to scare him. But it looks like like he went in there, and my friend is just watching. And you can tell it's my friend by the way he walks. But this player is really scared, because suddenly there's a monster in here that's basically staring at him. But I'm coming in here too, because I also want to scare the player. But he's looking at everyone here, and now he left the game. And I don't know why he left, since we're good people. But he's coming back to his house, and I don't know why he came back suddenly. But now he made a different avatar. And this is the weirdest avatar of all. But now he went back in there, and meanwhile, I want to make an avatar from another Italian meme. My friend came back here too, and now he's back to normal. And I'm going back to normal too, because that avatar was really weird. He said, make the shark avatar. Okay, I'm going to do that, because the shark is one of the best of all. Now I'm going to use exactly this ID on the right, and I'll have to remove my items. And this is really weird, because I actually look like a real shark. And even my friend is looking at it, and now he used another item and became the shark. But his is really badly made. But mine looks really good, and it even moves. But now I'm using this one because it's my favorite, and even my friend is using this item. And he said, this is the best one of all. Are there more? Yes, there are more avatars that I'm going to test soon. But first, I want to get my car, because I want to scare more players. And actually, I want to get more crocodiles in Brookhaven. But suddenly, my car flipped over. So now I'm coming up here to the front, and I want to see if I can find more crocodiles. But I just found this player who's looking at us. But I'm going to send the avatar code he needs to use to get the avatar I'm using. So I just wrote it here in the chat, and now he just needs to use it. But he's flying, and I think that's because his avatar was already really tall, and he became super tall. But he's laughing, and he said, I'm taller than you, noob. And I don't know why he called me a noob. But guys, I had an idea. I'm going to use the tallest avatar of all. So I look like this. I'm going to use this ID on the right, and now I'm much taller than him. I'm really way taller. And guys, I just got banned. It says I was banned because my avatar is too tall and not within the rules. So guys, I just came back here, but now I have the smallest avatar of all. Literally a really tiny avatar, and I'm sure I won't get banned. He said, you won't be banned for real. I didn't even know you were there. But now I want to see what happens if I use this ID on the right. And now I got the lower crocodile, and it's really short. While the others are giants, I'm simply the smallest of all. So I'm going to use this animation on the right. And now I'm walking like this. But a player just joined here, and he's watching everything that's happening. He said, I prefer Skibbity. And it looks like he prefers another meme instead of the crocodile. But they're all looking at him, and I'm going to use a different ID, but this time from a different meme. So here on the right, I'm going to remove this item and use exactly this ID. And now I got this toilet, which is right next to me, and it's literally in my hand. And I don't know why this item is in my hand, but this player came here, and he said, wow, I want that too. And it looks like he's impressed that I got this item. But now I want to do something really important. All of us are here. There's a crocodile in the front, and 2 crocodiles in the back. But I want to do a very important race. So I just got here, and now they're coming back here to the back to start this race. But it looks like there's a player who is really tall, so he used a different avatar, and now he's back to normal. But you can tell this one is me. This one is my friend, and this is the blue player, because he has that different hair. And now we're going to do a very important race. Perfect! It started! But my friend stayed back there, and actually he's using a hoverboard. And that's not fair, because he's going to win really fast. So I got this motorcycle, and now I'm going to win this. But he got a car, and now he's winning against me. So I picked the fastest car of all, and now I'm coming up to the front just to beat him. And I finally beat him, and I just reached the finish line. And that was the easiest win of all. But now, my friend got here too, and I want to make another Roblox avatar. And for that, I'm going to have to remove this item and go back to normal. And my friend also went back to normal, and now we're going to have to make the new avatar. But apparently that player is arriving here after a long time, but he finally got here. And now it looks like he stole my car, and I don't know why he did that, but he's coming up to the front really happy. And the next avatar I'm going to make here is going to be the best meme of all. He said, the best one is the crocodile. There's no better one than that. And maybe my friend is right, but I'm going to use this ID. And now I got this avatar. And even my friend said, what is that? But he wasn't expecting me to use this avatar. But guys, this avatar is really weird. So I want to go to the player's house just to see their reaction. So my friend is coming back here, and I'm going to delete my car on the right because I don't know what that player is doing, but my friend is coming back here, and I want to see which house he's going to go to. And apparently he went to this one because I haven't seen who lives in this house yet, but it looks like we have this basketball, and it looks like he's playing down here, so I'm going down here too. But he's looking here, and he said, you're going to get banned from the house if you don't hit the ball right there. And it looks like he wants me to grab the ball and hit it right here, especially because he can't hit it himself, and he's trying several times, but he just can't do it. So I'm going to do it really easily. So I threw the ball here, but it's actually really hard, and I'm going to try to hit it again, but I can't. And actually, I just hit it easily. And even he's looking here, not believing that I did it. And that was really easy. He said, I prefer the crocodile. But guys, I don't know why they all prefer the crocodile. But my friend prefers the crocodile, and they all like the same character. So I'm going to have to use that avatar again. Now I'm going to remove all my items and use this item on the right. Perfect! I'm using the avatar they all like, and even he got happy. And he threw the ball here, and he almost made it. But now, it's the crocodile's turn to do it. So I threw it right here. I'm sure I'm going to hit it, especially especially because if I don't, I'm going to get banned. Guys, he just looked at it, and he's really impressed that I made it. He said, let's do a challenge. If you miss once, you'll be banned. Man, this is really unfair, especially because he's not going to get banned if he misses. But guys, he threw the ball right here, and he simply missed. And it looks like I'm better than him, so I threw it right here, and I'm sure I'm going to make it. But actually, I missed, and that's bad. So I need to get out of here quickly before I get banned. But suddenly I'm up here, and he's coming here to ban me. But he's staring at me, and he said, there's no way you can escape. Look, actually, I can just leave. But I just got banned, and I was literally banned from his house just because I missed once, even though I made it a million times. But my friend is coming up here, and he said, you're not my friend. My friend had a different avatar. And that's because I actually changed my avatar. So I'm going back to my normal avatar, and he's finally going to recognize me. So much that he's looking here, and he said, wow, it was you. And I don't know how he didn't know that, but it looks like the player is looking at me. And now I'm throwing eggs here because my ban was really unfair. And I'm throwing lots of eggs to make him really mad. And now all the eggs are staying here. But he grabbed this ball and threw it up front. And I had a genius idea. I'm going to grab this item, and he's going to have to hit this spot. And he'll have 3 chances. If he misses once, he's going to be banned. But he's looking at it, and he said, this is really easy. So I want to see him hit it. But he threw it there, and he has 3 chances to get it right. But he just missed the first one. Now he only has 2 chances left. So he threw it here and almost made it. But now he only has 1 chance. And this is the last chance. But apparently he missed. So now he's going to have to be banned from here. He said, okay, I'll be banned because I stick to what I say. And now he's coming here and actually got banned. And he kept his word. And even my friend came here. And he said, I can hit that on the first try. And if I miss, you can ban me. Okay, I'll let him do it because I also want to see if he can. But he threw it up front and simply missed. Look, unfortunately, he missed. But my friend is leaving now because he doesn't want to get banned. And he literally ran out of here. And that was really weird. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the become a member button. I'll add you on Roblox.